It begins with a ball. 2 teams, 2 nets, that ball, and a love of everything between the lines. But the game is more. The game is you giving every last breath to finish the sprint. The game is that last ounce of strength that pours out of you as you stretch to save your team. The game is questioning yourself over and over again until you find a way forward. Your personal best today is your challenge for tomorrow. Giving everything now is only knowing how much further you can go. The laces we tighten are the ones that bind us together. Entering the huddle as a player and leaving as a team. Play because you love it. Inspire because it's in you. Unite because it's in us. Ontario Soccer.
We're so happy and proud to be here today at the official unveiling of the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center. A lot of people may or may not know this, but the Zankin Automotive Group is a family-run business. A lot of the values that we hold dear to us in our family, we also kind of bring along with us in our business. And so it's very important for us to align ourselves with an entity that kind of believes in the same. If we think about sports and we think about the camaraderie that it comes with it and the friendships that are built and the communities that are fostered, it just seemed like a natural fit. Also, it helps that it's within our community and just up the street from where we opened our first dealership 50 years ago.
What we admire the most about the Zankin Automotive Group, led by Joe and his wife Kathy and their daughters Laura and Andrea, is that this is not just about business and selling cars. This is about giving back to the community. When we talk about vision in politics, vision in sport, vision in business, what great example this is.
We are so blessed to have literally thousands and thousands of young boys and girls and families who are directly involved in soccer and playing soccer and coaching soccer and volunteering in all of our incredible soccer clubs.
I think the partnership's great. The giving from the Zankin Group is great, and I think that's just going to help soccer in general.
It's important to support soccer because soccer is a place for all the kids to come together and have fun. And it's a place where parents come together and watch their children have fun. It's a sense of community, and what better way to bring community together through soccer.
Let it serve as a beacon of our shared commitment to excellence, to integrity, and community. It symbolizes our dedication to fostering a love for the beautiful game and providing access to high-quality soccer experiences for all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, fans, welcome back into the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center as we get you set for the final match today at the 2024 Ontario MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals here. We've got a great match on tap here for the women's final with Scarborough GS United taking on Bradford Union FC. And we've got the opening kickoff coming up in just a few moments. Both teams making their way out to the pitch as we get the team introductions and the playing of the national anthem before we kick off. Great conditions late here in the day, 13 degrees, wind gusts being a factor all day, right now clocking in at 38 kilometers per hour, blowing northwest. It's been blowing right to left across the pitch all day today, and we've seen it impact the action directly. Well, now in their third year as Ontario Soccer Premier Partners, the Dairy Farmers of Ontario, representing Ontario's 3,400 dairy producers and their families, are the exclusive title partner of the MilkUP Ontario Cup. This collaboration with Ontario Soccer will continue to bring positive outcomes to youth sport across the province. So the Bradford Union and their starting squad being read out here. So here you're seeing some of the previous match highlights in the boys under 15 final, and what a match that was between Burlington Force Prospects and Kitchener TFC Academy. It ended up being a 3-0 win for Burlington, and here you get some of those match highlights. A real screamer there. And we're moments away from kicking off here with the women's final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup, coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center stadium field. And of course, remember to check out OntarioSoccer.net for all recaps and stats, pictures, video highlights from the Match Center page. So both teams ready to get things going here. Scarborough GS United, no strangers to playing in this match. They've been a very successful program in Bradford Union with some quality as well as we get set for the opening kickoff. Playing two 45-minute halves here. If tied, we go straight to penalties. We've had one of these finals today already go to kicks. As you get a look at the match officials and a close-up of both teams here. We're going to step aside for the national anthem. All right, so we're just moments away from the opening kickoff here as you're tuned in to an Ontario live stream broadcast of the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals, coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field. And we're about to kick off the action here in the women's final between Scarborough GS United and Bradford Union FC. Should be a great match here as both teams will head to their respective benches, and both teams wearing shades of blue today. Scarborough GS United in their all blue kits, some white trim and some white striping along the socks. Bradford Union wearing navy kits. Or are they going to come out in their orange? I love it. Show me some orange. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Come on. I'm sold. Coming into this, I would have picked GS United if you're putting me on the spot. Love Scarborough, what they've done there. But the orange, the power of the orange crush, I think I got to go with that. Bradford coming out in the orange shirts, black shorts, orange socks. This is a huge development that I am all for. You think I'm being facetious? I'm not. This has completely shifted my opinion of this match pregame now. Some players to watch in this game. I'm serious despite that chuckle. Ashley Campbell for Bradford, certainly a player that can make an impact here. And on Scarborough, gotta respect the great work of Victoria Watson, Ashley Osorio, Nicole Carvalho. Some quality players for both clubs here. Kayla Moreno. And we're about to get the action underway. For our final match of the day, it's been three great games and queuing up a fourth great game here, and we're right back at it tomorrow as well. As here you get a look at Scarborough GS United on your screen. Tomorrow we kick off at 10 a.m. in the boys under 13 finals. Then at 12:30 with the girls 17 finals. At 3:30 the men's final. And then at 6:30 p.m. the boys under 17 final. But here we go, pre-match. We're moments away from kicking off the action. Now you get a look at Bradford Union FC in the orange kits, and both teams will get ready to take to the pitch here and battle for the honor and right to hoist the Ontario Cup trophy created by Nothers, the award store. Well, now in their third year as Ontario Soccer Premier Partners, the Dairy Farmers of Ontario, representing Ontario's 3,400 dairy producers and their families, are the exclusive title partner of the MilkUP Ontario Cup. This collaboration with Ontario Soccer will continue to bring positive outcomes to youth sports across the province. It looks like starting keeper for Bradford's going to be Dania Justo. For GS United, it'll be Katrina Pappas. So both squads will prepare to take the pitch here. As confirming it is Justo for Bradford and Pappas for GS United. It'll be Bradford kicking us off, working left to right across your screens. GS United defending the goal to our camera right. So Ashley Campbell gets set to kick off the action here. As we prepare to get this match underway in the women's final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup, coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center field. And with Hub International Insurance Brokers, we have a broadcast partner today to support us as we prepare for tomorrow, and who will help us protect what matters most when we get there. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and Hub wants us to be ready for it. Find out more at hubinternational.com. So an early throw here for Bradford, as Gagliardi will pick it up and look to toss it in. Campbell brought down and controlled there by Tinsella before it's knocked out, and it'll be a GS United throw. Volleyed around before it's secured here by De Silva. Aerial challenge. Bordalo with the touch. Scooped up here by Granata. Bradford coming out in more of a 4-4-2 here as they battle for it through the midfield. Brandy Morrison in control. Stripped away now. Nice job by Listro. GS United looking to turn here. Moreno checking the overlapping running option there in Brown, but it was out of her reach and out for a goal kick. GS United looking like they're playing 3 at the back, kind of 5 through the midfield, 2 up front, but bit of an evolving, shifting formation, and we'll see how that develops. Ball played ahead for Kayla Moreno. Tries to make the play, but it's out for a goal kick. So Dania Justo will get set to take the goal kick here for Bradford Union FC. As she'll keep it short. And over to Gagliardi. Ball chipped forward as Granata runs onto it. She works the far flank. Granata looks to send a runner into the attacking third, and she picks out Tencella, who takes the shot from distance, maybe rushing it a bit, and in the end, a routine save for Pappas. A good opening opportunity of the match here as we're inside the first 4 minutes of play. 3rd minute right now, and it's going to be a throw in here as Morrison will leave it for a teammate. Gagliardi will come over to take the throw. Looking for Saxton from the toss. Quickly held through the midfield by Bradford, turned over, and now here goes Moreno for GS United. Moreno tries to slip that one through, intended for Victoria Watson. Broken up, but GS have possession again now. Has good control that time. And it's out for a GS throw. Making the initial play was Bordelot, and now Listro tosses in. Flicked on by Watson as she works the touchline. That's defended well. Bordelot getting her boot up high to try and make that play. As Bradford hold possession here. Morrison. Good touch over to Tencella. Moves it back as Marinucci unable to get a clean through ball, and now Forbes takes the attempt from distance, but that time a routine save for Justo. Bowling it out and keeping it through the back line. The pass will find its way back to Justo after Alicia Romero Gallo had it skid away from her. Now she plays it forward. Saxton, quick touch back, and it finds its way to Romeo Gallo. Campbell through the midfield. She's got some room to operate here. Sends a good ball ahead. Making the overlapping run is Quinto, but out of her box to make the play, Katrina Pappas there for the clearance. Well, Brianna Quinto made a quality run, and a little less weight on that ball. She probably catches it before the keeper. But good heads up keeping by Pappas to come off her line. Loose ball now as it'll be secured only momentarily by Granata. Now it's knocked out for a GS United throw. So Justo will take the toss. Listro will take the toss. And then Moreno not too happy about the physical exchange, and she gives a little two-hander into the back of Morrison. Moreno, being the crafty vet, says, all right, okay. I got my free shot. Let's go. Carvalho will take the free kick here for Scarborough GS United. Good ball towards the penalty area. Moreno couldn't get a flick on as it'll be secured by Quinto. And now that long ball intended for Saxton to make a run will be controlled by the back line with Jaden Matthew. Teams exchanging possession through the midfield as Bordelot nearly had it stripped away. Makes the play to Moreno, tries to find the runner there. That's dealt with by the defenders. Volleyed loose. Listro's going to catch it alongside Da Silva. Da Silva gets it back from Listro. She's got some space to play something in. Picks out a attacker up front, laid back to Forbes. Forbes teeing up the shot, off the post and in! Oh, what a strike! Sylvia Forbes gets the goal. What a shot from Sylvia Forbes. Set up there by Brown. Here's the touch from Brown back to Forbes. Forbes to her right foot, off the post and in. Absolute perfect placement And in the 8th minute, Sylvia Forbes opens up the scoring for Scarborough GS United in the women's final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024. What a strike. Watson picks it up now for Scarborough. Looks for the overlapping run. Listro making the charge forward. Looks for a cross. Closed down nicely by the defender in Gilardi and knocked out for a corner. Gagliardi held her well there, keeping Listro in check. The goal actually scored by number 3, Sylvia Forbes. A tremendous strike. And now Moreno, the short option here for the corner. She backs off, receives the touch. Moreno drawing in. Crosses. Nearly found its way through a couple of defenders, but cleared only as far as Moreno. She plays out wide for Listro. Left-footed cross back into the area. Knocked around as Romeo Gallo was one of the players there. Oh, and it's 2! Victoria Watson puts it home! Over top the outstretched keeper Justo. What a statement, and look at the elation on the face of Watson. I think she's even a little surprised that one found its way in. Take a look at the replay. Kind of came from nothing, broken down play. Watson drew it to her right foot, quick shot. And just like that, inside the opening 10 minutes, it's Scarborough GS United 2, Bradford Union 0. Well, how about that? Scarborough GS United have had their foot on the gas from the opening kick, and they've scored twice here. Early in the women's final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals, live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium field. Here go Bradford, trying to respond now. Morrison has it stripped off her foot. There's a shot attempt. That one wide of target, but not a bad idea just to try one, as Romeo Gallo put her foot behind that. Bradford have got to try to get something going here to change the momentum after Scarborough GS United with a couple of quick strikes. Here go Bradford once again. There's a good ball played ahead for Saxton. Left-footed shot, and they pull one back! Kendra Saxton! And how about that from Bradford? When they needed it most. A beauty. And Saxton gets the goal here. Let's have another look at it. She receives the through ball, draws to her left foot, and puts it in. What a strike by Kendra Saxton. And in the 11th minute, Bradford pull one back. So number 12, Saxton, gets the goal. And a huge moment there for Bradford. As they've drawn back within one. Let's see how Scarborough respond. They thought they were on easy street, and just 2 minutes after Scarborough went up 2-0, Bradford claw one back. Foul committed there as Marinucci got hauled down. And just like we've had all day, a lot of action, a lot of drama in these matches. And some unpredictability as we've seen leads evaporate and lots of lead changes. Early in this match, anything is far from settled. Well, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that Toronto FC is the official founding premier partner of Ontario soccer, as well as the co-presenting partner of its Talented Pathway. Their commitment to the game in Ontario is unrivaled. Visit torontofc.com for tickets and more. So Bradford will control here through their backline with Marinucci on the ball. Quick little touch, and now it's secured by Romeo Gallo. Her through ball. Saxton receives. Stripped away. Now Watson controls for Scarborough GS United. Playing that back as Jaden Matthew plays that one out wide. Savannah Robinson looks for a teammate up the line and found one there. As initially it was Bordelot making the play. Excuse me, it was actually... no, it was Bordelot, my bad, as now it's controlled here by Robinson. Along the far line. Turned over, and now here goes Ashley Campbell. Campbell working along the far side flank, taking the defender on. Tripped up, that's going to be a free kick. A foul and maybe more. The yellow card is coming out. And Bradford are going to have a set piece opportunity from a dangerous spot on the pitch with a chance to equalize. Let's get a look at the replay here. You can see Nicole Carvalho, the defender that was challenged by Campbell, and when she got around her, Carvalho hauled her down, receiving the yellow card. So now 2 Bradford players standing over top the ball, including Selena Tansella and Jocelyn Gagliardi. The two have a chat here as Bradford put 4 players inside the penalty area and a couple lurking just outside for any loose balls. Fourteenth minute of action. Gagliardi tees up the right-footed free kick to the near post, and Pappas there with safe hands to make the save. GS United trying to play out here on the counter. Forbes running onto it. She's got one of the 2 goals in this match for GS United, and she charges forward, taking on Marinucci. Draws back now for Moreno. Crossing that one in. Watson nearly had her second. Appeals for a penalty after a collision late. Nothing doing, and now Bordelot takes control. Tansella. Romeo Gallo. Check that. That's Quinto over there. Now it's Quinto with the ball. Romeo Gallo gives her the overlap, and she'll use her along the near touchline. Quinto, 1-2, but that one a little too heavy, gets away from Romeo Gallo and out for a throw. Listro to take the toss, looking for Moreno. Nice job by Romeo Gallo to get a touch to it. Listro now in control as the left back for GS United plays it ahead, but that's intercepted. Morrison stepping forward. The touch there from Quinto picked off, and now it'll be Robinson looking to break out along the far touchline. She feeds it ahead for Brown. Janae Brown trying to catch that one, but Jocelyn Gagliardi plays it out of touch, and it'll be a Scarborough throw-in. So great pace to this match, and once again a good crowd on hand to take in today's action. As Gagliardi having to make the play inside her own defensive third. Gagliardi carries the ball forward. She's got some time and space, tries to pick out a runner. Ricochets, and they hold possession, but the pass off the mark for Campbell. And now here goes GS United with Bordelot. Bordelot makes the touch to Forbes, tries to feed ahead for Watson. Watson catches this. Watson with a right foot takes the shot. And that time a solid save from Justo. Dania Justo bowls that one out, and it'll be Brianna Quinto to play it forward. Julia Listro back defensively for Scarborough. Nice work there by Matthews. She dishes that one. Carvalho, who's on the caution, plays it forward. That through ball too heavy for Forbes to make a run onto, and it'll be controlled by the keeper, Justo. Her drop kick will be picked off there by Bordelot. Forbes volleys it ahead for Watson into the penalty area. Heavy touch there at the end. Little bit of contact, but not enough for a foul. and that's out for a corner kick. Let's get a look at the replay here as Victoria Watson, who's already got a goal in this match, had a chance to potentially make something happen, but good defensive effort there as it's knocked out for a corner. So GS United will send 2 players to the corner, including the short option of Moreno, as Listro sets up for the outswinger. Listro delivers a good corner, drops in, Forbes gets a touch to it, lays it back, shot attempt, and that's saved by Justo after Alessia Da Silva took the effort from inside the 18. Dania Justo looking for options from the drop kick, and she picks out a teammate there in Quinto, who battles for possession, had it for a moment, then Listro draws a foul and a little bit of a tap afterwards. Quinto's got to be careful after that reactionary play with Listro on the turf. 19th minute of action as Scarborough GS United lead 2-1 over Bradford Union FC here at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals. It's the women's final, live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Centre Stadium field. Nice play there by Watson as she tracks it back now for Listro. Tries to return it into the midfield. It went over the head of Moreno. And now headed forward by Robinson. Forbes. She's got an option close. Forbes shielding it from the pressure. Picks out Watson along the far touchline. Watson trying to turn and play a cross in. She does so, but Justo there to intercept it as the keeper plucks it out of midair. Campbell tracks back to receive the drop kick. She's under pressure, but does well to shed off the challenge from Da Silva. Campbell, she's got room to run here. Taking it wide, now plays the left-footed ball ahead. Flag stays down, but unable to make the touch was Kendra Saxton. The GS United defensive line had just kind of held their position trying to sell the offside, but looked like it would have been good had Saxton gotten a touch on it. Good defensive play there from Romeo Gallo, as that's Amanda Romeo Gallo. And this time the flag goes up on Saxton, so nothing doing as the offside called. Listro will take it. Feathers ahead for Brown. She's closed down. Nice job there by Gagliardi. Gagliardi comes away with it. Gagliardi into the area, shoots! And that one high and a little off target. Out for a goal kick. But here you get a look at the replay on the pressure supplied by Jocelyn Gagliardi to create that chance. And now GS United restart here with the goal kick. Carvalho. Matthew touches over to Robinson. Nice read that time by Amanda Romeo Gallo to come up and make the interception, but here go GS United again with Sylvia Forbes on the ball. Excellent slide tackle by Alicia Romeo Gallo as she knocks it off the control of Forbes and out for the throw-in. So yeah, if you're keeping track, Amanda Romeo Gallo playing beside her sister in Alicia Romeo Gallo. Both very similar hairstyles, not making it easy. Thanks, Coach. Got to play them right beside each other. This time it's Alicia Romeo Gallo making the initial defensive play. Now it's picked up by Listro for GS United. Feeds it in for Moreno, who's stopped in her tracks. The ball keeps rolling here, and it'll be kept in by Listro. She'll actually shield it out for a corner kick. So good heads-up play by Listro. Now she takes it short for Moreno, trying to catch him sleeping. Moreno to the back post, headed away, and then a big follow-through that kind of clocked Alicia Romeo Gallo a little bit. Watson continues to battle, appeals for a penalty as Victoria Watson went down. She doesn't seem too vexed by it, though, and Play continuing on here with Quinto. Quinto turns it over. Moreno takes control into the penalty area. Gagliardi tries to contain her. The cross knocked away at the last second as GS United trying to capitalize on some of these turnovers by Bradford in their own defensive end. That ball played out of touch as GS United will get ready to make the first substitution of this match. That'll come up in a few moments. Listro playing it in from the throw. Moreno trying to turn on her player. Controlled here as Brown lays it back to Listro. Da Silva, her pocket picked. Ball ricochets off of Da Silva and out for a Bradford throw. While Ontario Soccer values fair play and we share this common passion with our partners from Respect in Sport, the leading e-learning platform for the prevention of bullying, abuse, harassment, and discrimination. Learn more about their programs and start your Respect education journey today at respectgroupinc.com. Bradford playing it forward as Saxton running onto it, but Carvalho back there to make the touch to the keeper Pappas, and now it's controlled by Watson. Robinson back for Watson. She'll cross the half and look to lead the attack. Here goes Victoria Watson. Makes the pass ahead. Running onto it is Da Silva. Tracking with her left. Now she draws in for Moreno. Moreno inside the penalty area. Makes one more pass to Forbes. Forbes cuts in and scores! Oh, wow! Poetry in motion. What a goal! From one end of the pitch all the way up the other. Precision passing, tremendous touch, and clinical finish. Forbes with her second of the game. It's a brace for Sylvia Forbes, and Scarborough GS United have a 3-1 lead in the 25th minute. Substitution here for Scarborough GS United as Kaylee Copeland comes into the match, replacing Shanae Brown. So a brace from Forbes, and that was a complete team goal. Wow, that's maybe the prettiest build-up we've seen today. Savannah Robinson, she had a hand in that last goal. Pretty much everybody for GS United did. That was just, you watch that back, that was just absolutely perfect. Here goes Ashley Campbell trying to make a play now for Bradford. Challenging on the back of the defender Matthew, and they do well not to concede a corner, just giving up a throw in deep in the attacking third. From the throw, Campbell trying to make the play here. She loses that battle and the ball in the sequence, and now here goes Forbes for GS United. Forbes picks out the overlapping run there from Copeland, freshly into the match, and knocked out by Marinucci for the throw. Listro gets set to take the toss. Copeland unable to corral it, and it's out for a goal kick. Substitution coming up here for Bradford as Joyce Johnson will come into this match. And it'll be Brianna Quinto coming out for the time being. So we'll see if Johnson can give Bradford some spark after that last goal conceded. They did well to respond after they went down 2-0. Clawing one back literally minutes after, 2 minutes after Scarborough went up 2-0. Bradford made it 2-1. But just moments ago, with GS pressing up now 3-1, can Bradford find a way back again? Romeo Gallo tries to touch that one forward. That was Amanda Romeo Gallo. She continues to battle, wins the ball on that challenge, and Not too happy about that was the GS United player Bordelot. Play continuing on. She's laboring a little bit, but it'll be secured here by Gagliardi for Bradford. Tencella trying to pick out Morrison. They get their wires crossed on that one, and it'll go for a GS United throw-in. A vocal crowd of Bradford Union fans trying to urge their squad on here as that long ball from De Silva into the hands of Justo. Justo with the drop kick. Headed on by Campbell. Volleyed back the other way by the head of Matthew. Forbes. She gets closed down immediately, still moves it forward. Now it's Saxton trying to get around Listro. She's got to catch it at the touchline, does so, and now draws it in for Campbell. Campbell's trying to step over the ball, but loses it to the challenge of De Silva. And now GS United have it through the midfield. Bordelot picks out the option wide, and Listro tries to needle that through. It's blocked by Morrison before it's controlled by Gagliardi. There's a good through ball. Campbell splitting the D. Ashley Campbell shoots and puts it just wide. A great chance there for Ashley Campbell. Have a look at the replay. You're going to see from her reaction, she knew that one not quite finished the way she wanted to. Just mishit it. You see her reaction right away. She can't believe she missed out on that one. And a lucky break there for Scarborough GS United, because Ashley Campbell's not going to miss too many clear-cut chances like that. You can pretty much bet if she gets another one, she'll find the back of the net. GS United in control here as clipped down was Bordelot, and it'll be a free kick for Scarborough. Ooh. Charging back was Tencella, and GS United want a yellow for that, and the referee will issue the caution as Selena Tencella impeding the quick free kick. Campbell doesn't like the call because they never asked for distance, but still got to be a little bit smarter than that. Bradford take possession here. Morrison, good pass to Tencella. She shook the challenge there of Robinson. Romeo Gallo, that's Amanda Romeo Gallo, back to Alicia Romeo Gallo, now played through the middle for Bianca Granada. Granada, her through ball, running onto it. Morrison takes the shot, had the keeper beat, but couldn't put it on target. Off the side netting and out for a goal kick. Pappas came charging off her line to try and make the play. Great through ball. And there you see Morrison just unable to put it on target to finish it off. But Bradford creating good opportunities here and looking like they could claw one back once again. Tencella. Campbell tries to beat the defenders. Just lost it at the end, and it's knocked out for a throw-in. Ball tossed in where Joyce Johnson takes control. Johnson finds the overlap. As Gagliardi closed down, she fights through a couple of challenges. Ball ricochets over to Sexton, never could control clean. And now here goes Forbes for Scarborough GS United. Sylvia Forbes crashing into the defender there, but making the play was Granada, and now Sexton has it. Into the attacking third they go. Morrison. Nice overlap for Sexton. Tries to step past the defender. She takes some contact, but not enough for the whistle. As the two have a bit of an exchange there, Sexton didn't like the way De Silva handled things, and she let her know with some choice words. Picked up now by Robinson. Plays the ball ahead. Forbes, she's got some time to operate here. Forbes with a defender closing her from behind. Nice job there by Alicia Romeo Gallo. She stripped it away, but here goes Watson. Over to Forbes. Forbes crosses it in over the head of Justo, but just out of range of Copeland, who now tracks it down. De Silva De Silva looking for the top corner and curled that one just wide. Great opportunity there for Alessia De Silva. Here's a look at the replay after Forbes crosses it in. You can see Justo mistiming the jump, and then the subsequent chance for De Silva coming just after. Nice play here by Watson. Watson carries it forward after stripping it away. Crosses into the 6. Gagliardi knocks it down under pressure here from Copeland, but she does well to knock it to Morrison. Morrison up the line, and that's out for a throw. So Scarborough GS United will have possession as they maintain a 2-goal lead here in the 34th minute. Once again, GS United earn themselves a throw-in. Listro makes the toss. Moreno turns, tries to cut inside. Moreno teeing up the shot off a defender. Good reactionary save. Having to change her momentum was Justo. And that was not an easy save, as she had started to track to her right, and after the deflection she had to quickly scamper back to the left. Watson. Watson into the penalty area, crosses in front, and it's a hat trick for Sylvia Forbes. Oh, what a beauty. Sylvia Forbes volleys it home after a tremendous individual effort here from Victoria Watson. Watson carrying it into the area, and then the left-footed volley of Forbes to score the hat trick. Averaging a goal every 10 minutes here, Sylvia Forbes in the 34th minute scores a hat trick to give GS United a 4-1 lead. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that O'Neill's Sportswear is a leading supplier globally to grassroots sports organizations and professional clubs alike. With over 100 years of expertise, is Ontario Soccer's newest partner in its official soccer apparel, uniform, and equipment partner. For more information on their made-to-order personalized apparel and uniform solutions, visit O'Neills.com. O'Neill's Sportswear. Live for it. Free kick awarded to Scarborough GS United. They keep it short as Listro takes possession. Trying to pick out Forbes with the run, but that time Marinucci there defensively. Gagliardi wins the throw here for Bradford, as it's volleyed ahead by Tencella, and it'll go for a Bradford throw. Well, a lot of veteran experience on that GS United team, and it's really paid off. Moreno, one of those vets, making the play to one of the other all-time leaders, Sylvia Forbes. She advances that one ahead here for Copeland. Copeland back to Forbes. Forbes looking for Watson. Decides to draw back for Robinson. Savannah Robinson playing it ahead for Watson. Nice turn there by Watson. Once again into the penalty area. This time closed down as it's off of Watson and out for a Bradford throw. Good job by Marinucci there defensively for Bradford. Well, Sylvia Forbes and Victoria Watson have led the way up front for Scarborough GS United. Forbes with a goal and Forbes with a hat trick today. Watson with a goal and a couple of assists. And Forbes factoring in on the Watson goal as well. It's been a tremendous match for those two ladies and for GS United on the whole. Nice work here by Tencella. She comes away with it, tees up the shot from distance, took some contact at the end of it. Campbell wanted a call, as did the coaching staff, but nothing happening, and Ashley Campbell frustrated there with that contact after the shot was released. Campbell trying to make a play here now for Bradford, charging on Matthew. Controlled here by Bordelot. Bordelot turns inside before playing it back for Carvalho. Carvalho inching her way up the pitch before playing a through ball that's going to allow Copeland to run onto it. Copeland inside the attacking third, draws to her right foot, checks her options, closed down by two defenders, has a couple choices around her, Listro the closest one. Referee thought about awarding a free kick for the contact on Copeland, but with Listro continuing the play on, I don't know, you'd say it's an advantage, but play does continue. Appeals for a handball, nothing doing, as here goes Moreno. Moreno charging into the penalty area, tries to play it over. Forbes, she controls now. Forbes to her right foot, trying to get the shot away. That's blocked. Forbes with the left-footed attempt, saved by Justo, and she'll prevent that from going for a corner. Good save that time by Dania Justo. Headed on there by Tansella for Bradford. Controlled now by Listro. Good through ball to Copeland. She's closed down by Tansella, but Copeland comes away with it. Puts it through the feet of Gagliardi, but then couldn't catch up to it after Gagliardi blocked her path. And now here go Bradford with Granata on the ball. Bianca Granata touches back for Tansella. All the way to the keeper, Justo. Gagliardi. Gagliardi sends that one up. As running onto it is Campbell. She tracks it, but then on the second touch lost it. Secured though by that's Amanda Romeo Gallo. As now Alicia Romeo Gallo takes possession. And Gagliardi in through the midfield where Granata takes it after the touch from Tansella. Granata back to Gagliardi. Tansella, option out wide. Picks out the run there from Alicia Romeo Gallo. Into the middle. Johnson chips it ahead. Quick touch, and it was Sexton trying to get it on to Campbell, but that was broken up. And now Watson controls through the midfield. Bordelot, touch. That one out of the range of Forbes. As Alicia Romeo Gallo makes the play. Da Silva. Controlled by Carvalho, over to Listro, back to Carvalho. As the sun's setting here at the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium field, and as blustery as a day as it's been, I guess it's going to get even colder once that sun really goes down. Free kick awarded here for Bradford, as they're hoping that the changing conditions will help change the tides on the pitch right now, because they are down 4-1 here in the 41st minute. Gagliardi playing the free kick in, headed away by Bordelot, picked up now by Granata. She tries a shot, but that one wide and off target, out for a goal kick. Scarborough GS United getting set to make a couple of substitutions here. Looking to bring in Cynthia Pellegrino and Jasenia Uteres. So Uteres will come in. One of the players coming out in Bordelot. Haven't quite spotted the other player coming out. Might be Victoria Watson. It is going to be Watson coming out of the match for GS United. And what a great game she's had to this point. A goal, a couple assists, and a big factor in why Scarborough GS United lead this match 4-1. Great effort there from Victoria Watson. So Utreres comes in to take her place. And we restart with Pappas controlling it here for Scarborough GS United, playing that ball ahead. Copeland couldn't control it for long, as now it's controlled by Johnson for Bradford. Gagliardi tries to cross it in, picks out a teammate there in Tinsella. Oh, what a save! Off the post, it's across the line, that's a goal! Bradford score a goal! Oh, what a crazy sequence! And what a strike from Tinsella! Selena Tinsella let it fly. Pappas got a big piece of it. Here's the replay. Gagliardi sends it into Tinsella. Off the volley, off the post. So much spin on the ball that it crossed the line. And Bradford Union FC have pulled one back once again. It's Scarborough GS United 4, Bradford Union 2 on that goal from Selena Tinsella. And Bradford pressing once again as a foul committed on the back of Granata, and it's going to be a free kick set piece opportunity for Bradford to pull one closer. So Tinsella with a beautiful goal there. Certainly one of the nicest we've seen today, as she volleyed that after the initial chip into the area. So much power and precision behind it. And now Bradford will try get another quick strike here to pull within one. Gagliardi over top the ball for the free kick. A two-player wall sets up to defend. With the way the wind's going, you would think looking to cross something in here. Gagliardi, of course, set up that cross on the goal moments ago by Tinsella. Gagliardi getting set to take the free kick. Once again, a good cross to the back post. Danger there as Johnson has it fall to her. She can't pull the trigger. Oh, it's off a player and in! Oh my goodness, it's Tinsella again! You gotta be kidding me! Selena Tinsella blocking the attempted clearance. And such pace here. Have a look at the replay. As Forbes tried to clear it, it went off of Tinsella and into the net. Unreal. A brace by Tinsella to close out the first half in the 45th minute, and Bradford have pulled within one. What a match. And we're going to have a minimum of 2 minutes of added time to be played here in the women's final of the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals. Wow. Not that long ago, Scarborough GS United were up 4-1. And just like that, Bradford Union have pulled two back. Both goals scored by Selena Tinsella. The first a little nicer than the second, but the second probably felt better in some regards. What a sequence. Played ahead here, Campbell. Campbell trying to open up some space out wide. Campbell crosses in looking for Tinsella, but that's broken up initially. There's a volley attempt by Amanda Romeo Gallo, and never threatening target. It's out for a goal kick. Just a crazy sequence of events. My goodness. You cannot script it sometimes. Pappas getting set to take the goal kick. She's got to feel a little bit snake bitten, especially after that last goal where she had no chance. It was such a bang bang ricochet play. She even did well just to try dive down and stop it, but that ball destined for the back of the net. Alicia Romeo Gallo plays it up to Amanda Romeo Gallo, and that'll do it for the first half. Crazy end. As Scarborough GS United probably thought they had a good cushion going into the break, but Bradford pulling 2 back. And we'll end the first half with Scarborough leading 4-3. Let's get a look at some of your first half stats coming up here. Lots of shots from both teams attempting 12 shots. Scarborough with 10 on target. Bradford Union with 7 on target. And between the two teams, 7 goals in the first half combined. Well, folks, stay tuned. Second half action coming up next as you're tuned in to the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals, coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Centre Stadium Field.
Right side, it came back, this lifestyle had me wrong. Woke up and then I kicked, picked up on my own. Right side, it came back, lifestyle had me wrong. Woke up and then I kicked, ghosts on them, I'm gone. Kicks on and I'm gone. Head missed and I dip. Clock that it got long.
What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you could never have predicted? Will it be frightening? Or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you in writing a more resilient, vibrant, and profitable tomorrow. Protecting what matters most to you. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and we want you to be ready for it.
Let's go. Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise ain't.
Who's your favorite soccer player?
What's her name? Morgan.
Alex Morgan?
Yeah, Alex Morgan.
Alex Morgan. That's a good choice.
Lionel Andres Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Messi. That's a good choice. Favorite pre-game snack or meal?
Cereal. Orange juice and waffles.
Steak or pasta?
Rice cakes. But wait, they have to be chocolate chip and caramel.
What's your favorite soccer movie or TV show?
I don't know. Okay, go to the next one.
Movie, probably Pele. Yeah, I don't watch TV, to be honest. Okay.
I don't know, I just watch reels on YouTube.
All right.
My name is Nick Dotto. I am the manager here at MLSC Esports. Today we're at the TFC Bell Gaming Night. Holding events like this is great because we can bring organizations in like Ontario Soccer, introduce them to the space, have a really fun night, treat them to a very VIP experience with food and drink, and then we all walk over to BMO Field together and enjoy some TFC action. How can we reach the newer generation using gaming and esports? They're very familiar with EAFC and with FIFA throughout growing up. How do we grab that attention and bring that to the real life game? How do we even use what they've learned in the video game, like formations and pitches and players' names, and bring that to the actual pitch? Here at MLSC, we actually have a whole esports department. We manage other properties such as Raptors Uprising, Maple Leafs Gaming, and TFC Gaming. We see a big crossover with soccer and esports and gaming, where we can show that gaming and esports can bring value to the MLS and to Toronto FC. So if you missed tonight's event, that's okay. We have 2 more coming up. So if there's any interest, please reach out to Toronto FC official gaming channels. I'll be sure to hook you up.
So this year's summit, the 2024 version, was a huge success. We were really, really happy with how things came together.
In terms of scope of participation, in terms of scope of partners, number of speakers, we elevated it to a new level. The feedback from people pointed to great degree of enjoyment, and a lot of people were very, very complimentary, which ultimately, as we always say, it's not so much what we think about the summit, it's what the delegates think about the summit. And if they're as happy as they were, then we know we've done something right.
When it comes to planning the summit, we look at creating the best possible experience. So whether that means great networking opportunities, great socials, amazing speakers, great location, we're always trying to keep the delegate right at the heart of every decision that we make.
People were really enthused with some of the sessions. I heard comments, especially about the sessions that were off-field, business-related, community engagement-related, club best practices, where a lot of people commented that the content provided was highly relevant, highly useful for them.
I would say the social part of it is huge. People love to reconnect with those that they've met before. They love to meet new people. They love to meet in person. This is something that the summit brings every year that, is just such an amazing opportunity for our members to reconnect.
The summit is really about those 2 pillars. It's about the personal professional development. It's the notion of providing a forum where learners become leaders, but it's also very much about the opportunity to play, inspire, and most importantly, unite. And uniting around a weekend like the summit, bringing 700 plus delegates, speakers from all over the world together, that's what we see. It's sort of the lightning in the bottle that we want to cultivate and move forward with.
But what kind of work goes into planning an event of this magnitude that people may not realize? So we're really lucky to have such a talented team here at Ontario Soccer.
All right, soccer fans, welcome back inside the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium field as we get you set for the second half kickoff here in the women's final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals. And we kick off with Scarborough GS United getting the action underway, working left to right across your screens, leading 4-3 here against Bradford Union FC in a wild finish to the first half. That's Scarborough's 4-1 lead evaporate, and Bradford score 2 goals in quick succession to claw back within 1. Bradford will look to try continue that momentum here in the second half, and Scarborough will look to change the pace and the way things ended in that opening 45. Nice job by Morrison to feed the ball through. It was broken up. One substitution at the half to report is Ashley Miranda into the match for Bradford, and now she tries to strip the ball away from Sylvia Forbes, who scored a first half hat trick for GS United to build that, at the time, 4-1 lead. Miranda taking out Amanda Romeo Gallo. Loose ball as they battle for possession. Utreres there for GS United making the initial play, now controlled by Pellegrino. Stripped away from her by Campbell. Campbell finds the option in Miranda. Miranda tries to return it, broken up. There's Sexton to make the through ball for Campbell, but she's closed down immediately by Da Silva as the wind really picking up here inside the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium field. And the players continue to battle the ever-evolving elements. There's a good job by Copeland to advance it ahead for Moreno. Moreno over to Forbes. Forbes to her left foot, wanted the shot, closed down, and ended up committing the foul on Selena Tencella. And it was 2 goals by Tencella at the end of the first half for Bradford to make this a considerably different contest than GS United thought they had on their hands when they led 4-1 with, well, at the time, less than 5 minutes to play in the half. Foul committed there on Campbell. She went down in a heap. Hopefully she's okay. Checking her face around her eye. Get a look at the replay of the foul. There you can see the arm of the defender. Matthew gets up high on Campbell. And that's why you get the free kick coming here for Bradford. Well, Ontario Soccer is thrilled to once again collaborate with Circle K, the Canadian convenience store industry leader, as a premier partner and supporter of grassroots soccer across the province. Whether the fuel up before a big game or after a hard practice, Circle K is your thirst stop. Good ball played in. Pappas off her line to collect it with Campbell bearing down. Visit CircleK.com to find convenience stores near you. GS United playing it out as they work the far touchline, cutting back into the middle now. Moreno receiving the pass here. She's got Robinson with her, makes the touch. Robinson cuts back in. Good through ball as she picks out a teammate there in the form of Utreres. Actually, that was Pellegrino, excuse me. And then Moreno had it stripped away. Controlled now by Granata for Bradford. Granata plays it back. Gagliardi. She's closed down. A foul committed there by Da Silva. And a free kick to come for Bradford Union. So it'll be a free kick here for Bradford, as once again Gagliardi stands atop the ball, getting set to play something in. Players piling to the top of the 18 as Gagliardi prepares to take the kick. With the wind at her back, it's pushed into the penalty area, headed away, and then Morrison gets a foot to it. It's high and across the goal line where it's out for a goal kick. Campbell, the closest Bradford player in the area, but unable to keep that in bounds. Controlled out here by Scarborough GS United as they work it up the far flank by way of Carvalho. Now it's further up, and they'll track into the attacking third with this opportunity. There's a good ball ahead for Copeland. Copeland trying to shake off the defender. Makes the pass. Forbes shoots! Oh, nearly her fourth, but that one out for a goal kick. Well, the keeper Justo can breathe easy now, but a tense moment as Copeland receiving the ball makes the touch over to Forbes. And with her left foot, she let it fly. And you see on the replay, that one didn't miss by much. As Sylvia Forbes already on a hat trick today. Bradford control it here with Joyce Johnson. Playing it out wide, Gagliardi. Mishit that one, intended for Campbell, but not in the right direction, and it's controlled here by GS United. Carvalho. Da Silva. She's challenged. Da Silva coughs it up to Granata. Granata gets past the first challenge. Still with the ball at her feet. Now she dishes off. Tencella. Her chip attempt, that one blocked. Tencella lays it over to Alicia Romeo Gallo. Granada. Good ball to pick out the run there from Morrison, but the flag goes up. And that puts an end to the attack. As Bradford thought they had something brewing, but AR2's flag puts a stop to that sequence. Pappas, she plays it short from the restart. Robinson goes back. And not the best ball for Carvalho. She had to hustle to try prevent a corner, but it is across the goal line. And a corner conceded by Scarborough GS United. And we'll see if Bradford can capitalize from that defensive miscue. Should have brought the winter jacket today, that's for sure. Morrison. Setting up for the in-swinger, delivers a good cross in. Pappas had to dive down to prevent an Olympico, as that one was dipping dangerously towards the goal line, and Pappas there with her most important save of the match yet. Intercepted here by Tencella. Quick little touch on, but it'll be Matthew to take control for Scarborough GS United. Working the far touchline. Brought into the middle, intended for Moreno, but that's turned over. And now Marinucci plays that one ahead. Drawn back, Johnson, Tencella, turns, feeds it ahead for Sexton. Sexton tried to draw it over to Campbell, but read well by Carvalho. And Scarborough have possession once again. Forbes. She's looking for some running support. Uses the option out wide, but the ball closer to the defender in the form of Marinucci. And the intended target, Utreres, was never able to make a play. Forbes, however, making a play, taking a shot, and once again putting it just over top the bar. So Dania Justo will get the free kick, or excuse me, the goal kick, as she restarts it with the short touch to Alicia Romeo Gallo. Tencella chipping it over, intended for Gagliardi. She's closed down there by Listro, and now Listro with the left-footed cross into the penalty area, knocked away by Marinucci. Marinucci gets it back, this time puts a better boot through it. Campbell tried to bring it down out of midair, but Da Silva comes away with it for Scarborough. Up the line, controlled by Utreres. Has Da Silva on the overlap. Nice back heel to Utreres. Into the area, closed down by the defender. Bang, bang play, and cleared out there by the defensive foot of Alicia Romeo Gallo. A throw-in to come here for Scarborough GS United. As receiving it is Moreno. Gagliardi closing down, and Gagliardi wins a throw-in for Bradford. Taking it quickly, Campbell trying to turn on the defender. Nice play by Ashley Campbell as she opens it up here, but possession ended up being turned over. And now here go GS United on the attacking side of half. Forbes trying to receive the pass there from Pellegrino. Copeland ahead with it. That ball off of Copeland, tracking to the touchline, but held in by Morrison. Copeland tries to close her down. Nice read by Robinson to get the interception. Her cross over the head of Moreno. And now here go Bradford on the counter as the wind picks up. Check that, that's Gagliardi. Gagliardi dribbles past a couple of would-be tacklers. Gagliardi still with it, takes the shot, and that one wide out for a goal kick. Well, Jocelyn Gagliardi wanted to do it all herself that time and ultimately fell just short with the attempt. We're going to get a substitution here for Scarborough GS United as Copeland comes out of the match and Victoria Watson comes back in. They'll also make a second change with Bordelot coming back into the match, replacing Pellegrino. Well, I'm sure Watson's happy to be back on the field, but I don't think she loved having to take off the winter coat. She certainly came prepared with the right apparel. And of course, donning the long sleeves. It is windy out there. Here's Watson on the ball. She scored one of the goals in the first half for GS United. They're hoping she can provide another here and give them some cushion once again. Brought ahead. Nice work initially by Utreres, but it ended up being stripped away. They quickly get it back. Utreres on the ball here. Makes the pass ahead for Forbes. Flag stays down. Forbes draws the cross intended for Watson, but darting off the line to make the save is Justo. We've got a Bradford player, Johnson, along the far touchline down, and now the referee spots her, so she blows the whistle in the 58th minute. And you certainly hope that Joyce Johnson will be able to recover from the knock she took, but it looks like they're going to need the medic to go out there and provide some assistance. As we get a look at some of the scenic views here this evening from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium field, coming to you live from Vaughan, Ontario, as you're tuned in to the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup. It's the women's final, and it's been a tightly contested back and forth affair between Bradford Union FC and Scarborough GS United, with Scarborough leading this match 4-3 here in the 59th minute. There you get a look at some of the Bradford players as they discuss strategy and tactics. Being led there by Elena Marinucci, leading the discussion and patrolling the back line today for Bradford. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that the Canadian Premier League, on behalf of its Ontario-based member clubs, Forge FC, York United FC, and Atletico Ottawa, are premier partners of Ontario soccer and co-presenting partners of the Talented Pathway. For updates and more information, please go to canpl.ca. Well, it looks like they've got Johnson off the pitch, and she'll receive some treatment. And there you saw Ashley Campbell gesture to the bench. They're going to need a substitution. So we certainly hope Johnson is okay and able to return to action sooner than later. But in the meantime, her team, Bradford, will press on, and they'll prepare a substitute to come in to take the place of the injured Johnson. I believe it's going to be Ana Maria Ruggiero coming into the match. Yeah, Ruggiero will be coming in for duty here. And we'll see if she can provide an impact for Bradford, taking over the right back duties that were being patrolled by Joyce Johnson. So we'll restart here with a drop ball. It'll be uncontested to Bradford. And now we get the action back underway here. Tencella touching it out wide for Gagliardi. Gagliardi looking for an option up the pitch in Campbell, but that ball too heavy, and it'll be secured by the keeper, Pappas. Pappas bowling it out as they play it over to Robinson. Watson closed down quickly. Watson loses it to the touchline, and that's adjudged to be a Scarborough throw-in. Savannah Robinson getting set to take the throw. Battle for it, and it's out for a Bradford throw-in. Granada took it quickly. It's headed back to her from Sexton. Good ball by Granada up the pitch. Carvalho's got to make a defensive play, and she does. Bordelot has it go off her leg, and once again, Union will get themselves a throw-in on the attacking side of half. Romeo Gallo into Granada. Touching that one over to the freshly subbed Ruggiero, who got closed down immediately, and now GS United trying to take advantage. Forbes sent in. Forbes already with 3. Can she make it 4? What a save by the keeper. As Justo courageously off her line to make the save. And just as she was about to scoop it up, her own teammate knocking it out for a corner. As Ruggiero charging back, but here you get a look at Sylvia Forbes. Just a little bit heavy on that initial touch. She couldn't quite catch up with it again, but GS United have won themselves a corner kick. From the far corner, setting up for the outswinger is Listro. She delivers a good ball into the area, headed on, ricocheted around, and cleared out of danger by Romeo Gallo. Savannah Robinson gets set to take the throw. There you get a look at Victoria Watson for GS United, and that was Morrison, Brandy Morrison for Bradford. Nice flick on there by Moreno. It's off of Watson and out for a goal kick. So GS United continuing to control this match here, leading by 1. But Bradford not going away, and they continue to try work for an equalizer. Miranda plays it back for Morrison. Ahead now for Campbell. Closed down immediately, but she maintains possession as Watson comes in to strip it away. Good tackles from both teams here, as now Forbes takes possession. Forbes loses it in traffic. Tencella there to jar it free. Romeo Gallo lets it go. Forbes nearly capitalizing there. Now Watson trying to close down the ball carrier. Bradford evade a couple of hairy moments. That ball off of Robinson, out for a throw. '65th minute of play. It's the women's final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals, as Bradford bring the ball ahead with Ruggiero. Granada looking for an overlapping run along the far side, trying to send the player forward in Gagliardi. She charges all the way to the line, but the ball tracks out for a goal kick. 4 matches on schedule for tomorrow, as we'll broadcast a total of, what was it, 12? 8? No, hang on, let me do the math here. If I have 13 games total over this weekend and next. And that'll wrap up the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup. A couple of busy weekends. Today and tomorrow, the real heavy lifting with 4 games a day. And we'll have, of the 4 matches tomorrow, we'll have the men's final going. That'll be a real classic as well, so make sure you tune into that. That one's scheduled for, I believe, 3:30 p.m. tomorrow. There's a good long ball, but no one there to receive it for Scarborough after it was played ahead by Bordelot. And now quickly back go Bradford, but they turn it over. De Silva stepping up to take possession. De Silva, good overlapping run. Utreres will pick it up here for Scarborough. Utreres closed down by the defender. Gets it right back, takes the shot off one hop into the hands of Justo. As Scarborough prepared to make a substitution, bringing Ashley Osorio into this match. Nice job by Watson to close down the ball carrier, knocked out for a throw. As we approach the 70th minute of action, so time ticking away here, and Bradford have got to try to find another breakthrough or a lucky bounce like they got at the end of the first half to draw even as Scarborough try take this down to the final whistle. Campbell through the midfield, turning on the defender. Nothing doing as Robinson steps up to take control. Her pass partially intercepted by Gagliardi, who then pulled up a little limp, but seemingly she's okay here as she continues on. Listro in front of the grandstand along the far touchline, carries the ball ahead, made the pass. Forbes back to Listro, flag stays down. There's the attempt, Justo with the save, and she quickly throws that one out. Tencella looking for some support, picks out the near option in Granada, who then lays it ahead. Gagliardi has room to carry this. Gagliardi sends the ball forward, high up in the air. Robinson brings it down. Tencella over to Granada, back to Tencella. She's closed down by Watson. Lays it over to Romeo Gallo. It's off of Watson and out for a Bradford throw. We've got a player for Bradford that's down and in some serious discomfort, as you never like to see a player wincing in pain like that. Selena Tencella, who had a first half brace for Bradford. Hopefully okay. A bit of a scary moment there, as I think a real severe cramp Charlie horse. Maybe they try stretch her out. You hope it's nothing more than that and that she'll be okay. She's had a real positive impact in this match. Let's get a look at the replay of the last chance for Scarborough GS United. After the save there from Justo. Well, the fans that brought scarves and toques are much smarter than I'll give them that. Checked the forecast when I left this morning. Didn't say it would be freezing by the evening, but I suppose that's my own ignorance at fault. So Tencella will have to come to the sideline because she received treatment, but she may need a substitution here, as Tencella trying to shake it off. And some real great toughness shown there by Selena Tencella to be able to walk off on her own power after that scary moment. Tencella with a couple goals in the first half, and that's a good sight for Bradford if she's going to be able to continue on. She stretches it out. As there you get a look at the recap. Tencella with 2 goals. It was actually Sexton that got the other one for Bradford. But Forbes with the hat trick and Watson scoring 1 for Scarborough, and 7 first half goals in total, but the offense is clamp down here in the second half. The defense really ramping up their effort from both teams, and there's just been little opportunities here to break through and find pay dirt. Campbell, good job spinning over the ball. Tinsella back into the match now. So good sight there for Bradford as that long ball intended for Sexton but out of her range, and it'll go out for a GS United throw. Well, you've got a substitution coming up here for GS United as Osorio will come into the match, and she'll replace Savannah Robinson. As the Bank of Soccer, with decades of investment experience in soccer programming at all levels, BMO is committed to growing the game and increasing gender equity in soccer and beyond. We are thrilled to collaborate with BMO as lead partner of Ontario Soccer's gender equity and empowerment initiatives, including the innovative BMO Girls Play On Leadership Series and engagement program targeting more than 100,000 girls and women across the province. Ball knocked out again, and once again Scarborough have a throw along the far touchline. Leading this match 4-3, Scarborough GS United, trying to hoist the Ontario Cup trophy in the women's division once again, as they've done so many times in the past. Granada taking it for Bradford, as Bradford Union have thoughts of spoiling that image. Here comes Morrison. Morrison cutting into the middle here. Draws the pass ahead, trying to pick out Miranda, but it was blocked out, and now GS United looking for a quick counterattack as the ball intended to send Forbes on a run, but she came from an offside position. Play will continue on here as Gagliardi, she continues the rush for Bradford, and in the end her pass was blocked out. Da Silva, Osorio, Listro, through ball for Forbes, quick touch out wide. Utreres keeps it in, great play there by the GS attacking midfielder. Utreres tried to draw back for Forbes, but that time intercepted well. And now here goes Bradford on the counter. Gagliardi, brilliant overlap run here from Campbell. Ashley Campbell onto the ball, into the penalty area. Tries to draw past Carvalho, takes the shot. Oh, and that one just missed. What a chance for Ashley Campbell as she twisted the defender Carvalho down to the turf with her skill. Beautiful overlap move. Step over move, and in the end the shot across the face of goal, but just wide and out for a goal kick. But that's the kind of chance Bradford are working to generate, working to try equalize, and that's the kind of chances that GS United want to ensure don't materialize. It certainly sparks the Bradford Union fans in attendance as they cheer on Let's Go Union, and now they're going to cheer with their team creating the turnover, but the pass from Miranda didn't have the vision to see no one was running onto it, and in the end, out for a goal kick. 74th minute of action. A little more than 15 minutes to play here of the 90 in the women's final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals, live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Centre Stadium Field. From the kick, nearly turned over as Tinsella had it, but ricocheted off her and to a Scarborough player where now it's controlled by Utreres. Makes the pass to Osorio, her first time touch, ends up being turned over as Tinsella has to track it there against Forbes. Tinsella does well to shield off the physical Forbes, and here's a through ball for Sexton, but closed down by Carvalho. That was looking dangerous in favor of Bradford. There's a dangerous collision, and a yellow card is gonna potentially come out of the referee's pocket. She certainly grabbed for it at first. Has she changed her mind here? As Tinsella, the player, drawing the warning. Let's get a look at the replay here. Tinsella coming in from the back after the initial challenge up front from Campbell, and the yellow card is indeed shown to Tinsella. Or maybe it wasn't shown, as the Scarborough United bench calling for it. The graphic went up. To be honest, I didn't catch if the card came out of the pocket or not. I reacted to the graphic, and in the end, nothing doing, I suppose, because play continues on now. And here's Bordelot with possession for Scarborough GS United. The intensity certainly picking up here. Bordelot, her ball ahead. Osorio will secure it now. Osorio touching it wide for Watson. Watson taking it deep into the attacking third, down to the goal line. Crosses, but that one over top the net. Really caught the top meshing just past the crossbar and out for a goal kick. And now a substitution here for Bradford Union, as Brianna Quinto will come back into this game, and she'll take over for Ashley Miranda. So we'll see if Quinto can provide an attacking spark up front for Bradford. And they restart with the kick. Short to Romeo Gallo. She plays it over to Morrison, who has to control it along the touchline. That pass for Sexton, off the mark, turned over. Osorio trying to step around the defender. Ashley Osorio inside the penalty area, lays it over to Watson. Watson tries the low cross, that one blocked away. Right back to Watson. With her left, she now draws in front to the right, and Justo just off her line to intercept that pass intended for Forbes. Osorio coming up with the ball, makes the pass over to Forbes. Turns, tries to feed it ahead for Watson, but off her line once again. Justo courageously making the save. Morrison, she charges up to the half line here. Forbes closing her down. Ball turned over to Bordelot. Bordelot plays it back, looking for a safe option. De Silva headed on by Moreno, and that'll track out for a throw-in. 78th minute. Approaching the final 10 minutes of match play. Bradford desperately trying to claw an equalizer here. Morrison, Campbell, she's got some room to run. Campbell into the middle, turning as it was Tinsella making the play there. And now it's controlled by Ruggiero. Bradford, the Union trying to work here, but Utreres with a great slide tackle and then step over to make the play for Scarborough GS United. Osorio sheds off the would-be tackler. Here goes Watson. Watson charging forward, taking on the defender. Good work by Marinucci to come over and snuff out that attack, as Watson and Marinucci having a bit of an exchange there in front of the AR1. Referee will come in, cooler heads will prevail. But you can certainly tell that there's a lot on the line here. Not only the chance to hoist the Ontario Cup trophy, but a spot to represent Ontario at Nationals in October at stake here. Ashley Campbell cuts into the middle, draws the switch over. Gagliardi with room to carry this up. Gagliardi makes the pass to Granata. She gives her a return option. Uses her. Jocelyn Gagliardi tees up the shot from distance. Pappas there to make the save. She had to parry that one out and then cover up the rebound. Good idea though from Jocelyn Gagliardi. You could feel like she wanted to test the keeper, and she did that with the shot from distance. Osorio holding up on the through ball for Forbes because she noticed she's just a step ahead of the last defender. As now Bordelot tries to control the bouncing ball here for GS United. Playing it back to Carvalho. Turned over. Here goes Campbell. Campbell laying that one over to Gagliardi. Gagliardi once again playing it from range, and that time off target. It's out for a goal kick. 80th minute of action. What a day, what a match, what a finale we've got here on day number 1 of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024 finals. The Union fans really getting vocal now. They feel like the tides are changing within this match. Trying to track it down is Quinto. She couldn't get there before the defender. The ball secured nicely by Marinucci. Granata plays it forward. It's off a Scarborough player and out for a Bradford throw. From the throw, quickly returned to, well, I believe that was Tinsella. Check that, that's Gagliardi there. And she takes a bit of a knock. She'll have to shake that off. Gagliardi probably feeling a little fatigued at this point too. She's played, I believe, every minute of this match so far, and she's been tasked with some physical challenges and some tough defending at times, while also providing an attacking spark along the wing. Tinsella, Gagliardi. Gagliardi makes the pass to Sexton. Sexton tries to get it over to Campbell. Sexton's right-footed shot. What a save by Pappas! Oh man, that's about as close as you get with it not crossing the line. Pappas had to dive back to make that save. And that was one of her best today. Corner kick coming up here for Bradford Union. Quinto gets set to take the corner, setting up for an outswinger. Ball dips into the top of the 18. Osorio gets the clearance out to the half line. Bradford quickly bring it in. Romeo Gallo. Marinucci, she sends the ball long. Osorio trying to track it down. Granata comes up with it. Makes the touch. Gagliardi with the shot. Big rebound after the initial save. Oh, what a stop by Pappas! Are you kidding me? Stonewalls Campbell right on the doorstep. And then the long shot out for a goal kick. Well, Katrina Pappas has made some massive saves in the last few minutes, including that shot, but then even better, the subsequent chance as Ashley Campbell thought she had an easy tap-in. Pappas throws out the left arm and makes a miraculous save. Given away, here go Bradford once again. Campbell, she takes contact, goes down. Nothing doing, play continuing. Morrison, Tinsella. Crashing down to the turf there was Granata. She wanted to call. Players down on both sides. Slide tackle missed time by Uteris, and that'll be a free kick for the Bradford Union in the 84th minute. Let's get a look at the replay here as Gagliardi got the ball, got away, and then Uteris hauled her down. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that soon another deserving team will engrave their name into Ontario Cup history and receive their medals and hoist the beautiful Ontario Cup trophy created by Nothers the Award Store. For more than 50 years, Nothers the Award Store has been a leading supplier of awards and recognition products across Ontario, offering complete assistance from program concept planning all the way to product delivery. See how they can help your organization at Nothers.com. So a massive free kick here for the Bradford Union from distance, probably a good 30 plus yards out, but Gagliardi with the wind at her back has challenged from this range. A 3-player wall sets up to defend, dead center to goal. Gagliardi with the shot! Oh, Pappas bobbles it, but quickly secures it before a Bradford player can get a touch. And there were two in the area, one in the form of Alicia Romeo Gallo, and the other, I believe, was Quinto in the area. waiting for a mistake from the keeper, and they were nearly gift-wrapped one. But Pappas making another clutch save. And now the ball out of touch for a Bradford throw-in as we approach the final whistle. Still some minutes to go, plus any added time, as Bradford are really pressing here. Feels like they're about to find a breakthrough, but might be too little too late as well. We'll see. Not enough too late, maybe, if they don't find that breakthrough. Brought ahead here by Ruggiero. Time and space in front of her. Plays it up. Quinto with the flick on. Sexton tried to pick out Tinsella. Controlled in traffic by Gagliardi. She loses it. Ooh, hard tackle there as Ruggiero got the worst of it. Forbes going down for GS United on the challenge, and it's a throw for Bradford. The Union take it quickly. Quinto. That pass up the line off the mark, but a foul committed by GS United, and it'll be a free kick for Bradford. Once again, Gagliardi stands over top the ball for the set piece. This time they'll put players in towards the penalty area and inside the area, as this one quite far out for an attempt on target. But Gagliardi gives it a hoof, going to the near post. Oh my goodness! Ashley Campbell has tied this match! 87th minute! She's been buzzing all game! And when they needed her most, Ashley Campbell gets the equalizing goal. Have another look at this one. Gagliardi with the free kick, headed on by Campbell. And with the keeper, Pappas, coming off her line to try challenge, Ashley Campbell has tied this match in the 87th minute. And we're all square 4-4. Unreal. I must have jinxed it. I said at the half, as long as it doesn't go to penalties, and of course, now, how's it not going to go to penalties? Let's hope I just jinxed it again. Campbell, what a flick on. That was unreal. I'll give Bradford credit. They never quit. They really pushed hard here in the final 15 minutes. Really from the 75th minute on, they found a different level of energy and maybe desperation, and it's paid off here with an equalizer. And they continue to press now. Turned over, Watson tries to take it. Gagliardi there. Ball ricocheting around. Headed, a bit of contact on the back of the Union player, nothing doing. As Quinto tries to shake off the tackle. Oh, and now a bit of a shoving match here between, actually it was Campbell in there and Watson. And now Moreno puts herself right in the thick of it. And I believe Moreno's already on a caution, so she's got to be careful here. The referee's going to have a yellow card for Victoria Watson. And is that all, or will we get a second card shown? Here you get a look at the replay of the incident after the whistle. And I believe just the one card shown. So Victoria Watson in the 89th minute drawing the caution from the referee. Free kick now for Bradford. Well, surely they can't do it again. Gagliardi to take the free kick. Watson encroaching here. She's got to be careful, especially after just receiving a caution. This would be a silly way to leave the match. But the referee's going to give her a bit of grace and say, if you do that again, you're going to leave me no choice but to caution you a second time. Gagliardi takes the free kick. Carvalho heads it away, but out for a corner. Awaiting the indication from the fourth official as to how much added time we'll have. We'll likely get it after this corner kick here. Jocelyn Gagliardi gets set to take the corner. Bradford putting 5 players in the penalty area. We'll have a minimum of 5 minutes of added time played here. And a 5th player in the form of Alicia Romeo Gallo lurking just outside the 18. Gagliardi delivers the corner, headed away from danger. Ruggiero steps into it from distance. And that one just high and wide. What drama we've had today. Only fitting that here in the women's final, it come down to the final moments of this match. And maybe more. Stripped away, here goes Moreno. She's got room to carry it up the flank. Moreno carrying it forward. Tries to make the pass in for either Osorio or Watson. But it was broken up, and now Bradford looking for a potential counter-attacking opportunity. Morrison opts not to force. She plays it back for Romeo Gallo. Sexton. Romeo Gallo gets to it first, but they give possession away. Bordalo. Utreras. Matthew. Nice tackle there by Tinsella. Broken up though. And now it's back with Carvalho. Loose ball controlled here through the midfield by Bradford. Granata looks for an option. Campbell, who's got the equalizer, feeds it through, but both attacking players for Bradford were in an offside position. So they stopped the run, and now with a player taking to the turf in the form of Moreno, we'll get a stoppage from the match official. Well, Kayla Moreno heading over to the touchline. Hopefully she's okay. And we'll be able to continue, but for the time being, it'll be Savannah Robinson coming into the match to replace the injured Moreno. And I believe GS United are going to try and make another substitution here before the final whistle, as Coach Lynn gets set to make the change. As it looks like it'll be Shanae Brown coming back in if they can get her in. There's a long ball bouncing towards Pappas. She came right to the edge of her area to collect that ahead of Quinto. Maybe 2 changes coming up for GS United as thoughts of penalties on the horizon. Granata, her attempt, backheeled out of midair by De Silva. She takes a bit of a knock for that effort. Nice break up by Bordalo. Bordalo being chased from the back as Morrison came up with it momentarily, but then couldn't hold on to it. Utreras, oh, she gets hammered hard across the line there. No foul and a throw in here for Bradford. Utreras gives it right back to Morrison. Tit for tat, the retaliation gets caught pretty much 100% of the time. But Utreras at least making the point, you want to take a shot at me, I'm going to come right back. Well, hopefully Brandy Morrison's going to be okay after taking that knock in the back. Morrison getting some treatment here, getting stretched out, and you have to hope that both players able to continue on. As Moreno injured a few moments ago for GS United, and now down is Morrison for Bradford. Bunch of substitutions about to go down. Watson taken out of the match as Samuels McLaughlin comes in. They'll also bring in Brown in place of Carvalho. So some interesting changes there. And if we're looking at penalties, surprising to see that Watson comes out of the match And again, we've got a player now in Brianna Samuels-McLaughlin who hasn't played a single second of this game, coming in strictly for the purpose of penalties. And we saw that did not play out well for Barrie earlier today in the girls under 15 final. What fate serves these two teams? Flicked on from the free kick by Campbell, but this time met by the defensive effort of Robinson. Those 5 minutes will be drawn out a little bit longer after those complicated series of subs and that injury to Morrison. As Utreras comes up to take the ball. Utreras looking to send Osorio on a run. Utreras takes it herself around the last defender. Utreras shoots to the back post. Osorio can't catch it, and it's out for a goal kick. Oh man, so close to snatching victory. And that will be the final play as we are headed to penalty kicks. Utreras literally with the game on her foot, and she slid it just wide. Tough break there. But what a match, what a comeback from Bradford Union FC. And what a game here from both squads. As Scarborough GS United and Bradford Union FC finished the 90 minutes all square 4-4. So we'll head to penalty kicks. There you get a look at the final match stats. And despite Scarborough GS United dominating those stats in the first half, how about the comeback from Bradford Union? In the end, they outshoot Scarborough GS United 22 attempts to 15, 13 on target to 11. And it was a very impressive comeback from Bradford Union FC. But we've yet to decide a winner here, so we're going to have to go to penalty kicks at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals in the women's final, with the opportunity to clinch a spot at Nationals on the line. Sylvia Forbes had a hat trick. Ashley Campbell scoring the equalizer. Those two captains will meet with the match officials for the coin toss. Here you get a look at that foul into the back of Morrison. Utreras giving a shot back. And it's going to be Bradford shooting first here. And I believe we're taking them to the net to our right, but we'll confirm that momentarily. As the match officials go over their procedures for penalty kicks. What an absolute thriller of a match. What a way for the stories to be scripted here on day one of the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals. We're coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field. And we'll be back at it tomorrow morning, starting with a 10 a.m. kickoff. The shots will be taken to the net to our left, which means kickers will have the wind at their back here. And we'll see if the wind plays any impact here in penalty kicks. Got to be careful if you're putting it up high that you don't get a little too under it. That wind could potentially carry it over top the net. Well, there you get a look at Scarborough GS United. They come together and link arms inside the half circle. After seeing a 4-1 lead slip away And the match end in a 4-4 draw as we prepare for penalty kicks. What a comeback from Bradford. As Bradford will kick first. And it's going to be Jocelyn Gagliardi heading to the spot to take the first attempt. What a match from Gagliardi, as she had an impact on both ends of the pitch and ultimately assisting on the equalizing goal from Campbell late in the match, which would bring us to this point of penalties. Both keepers receiving instructions here from the referee as Gagliardi stands outside the penalty area awaiting to take the first kick here in PKs. So Katrina Pappas called to action first. She made some big saves throughout the match. And Pappas will do her best to defend the oncoming kick here from Gagliardi. Gagliardi at the spot. Right-footed strike. Pappas got a piece of it, but it's off the post and in. Jocelyn Gagliardi strikes first and gives Bradford the 1-0 advantage. Well, Sylvia Forbes had a first half hat trick, and she's going to be first to kick for Scarborough GS United here in penalties, attempting to tie this up in the first round. Dania Justo, the keeper. Forbes powers it home. Well taken penalty. As for the fourth time in this match, she finds the back of the net. Ashley Campbell got the equalizer late in the match with the flick-on header. And now she'll take the long walk to the spot to try put Bradford Union up 2-1. She had a tremendous match, was buzzing all game long, and eventually found the equalizer when they needed her most. Ashley Campbell at the spot. Off the post! Off the outside of the post and stays out. Don't know that Pappas would have gotten to it, but Campbell misses that attempt, and the advantage now to Scarborough GS United as they'll send Ashley Osorio to the penalty spot. Osorio coming on as a second half substitute. A veteran of this Scarborough GS United squad. And now a chance to put them up 2-1 through 2 rounds of penalties. Osorio hammers it low and into the back of the net. Justo had guessed the wrong way. And Scarborough GS United have a 2-1 advantage. Kendra Sexton will take the next attempt here for Bradford. Picking up a goal in the first half. Saxton now to the spot. Oh, goes the right way and parries it out, and we are all level. 2-2 through 3 rounds of penalties after that miss from Jaden Matthew. Brianna Quinto. She'll be the next kick taker for Bradford. She had a couple good opportunities throughout the match, and now with a chance to put them in front. What a save by Pappas! Quinto put it in the same spot that Matthew did, and Pappas read it well to make the save. And once again, potential advantage here to Scarborough. Kylie Bordelot will take the next penalty kick, as Bradford have scored twice and missed twice. And Bordelot buries it, and now Scarborough have scored on 3 of 4 attempts. Bordelot with the goal, and it's now Scarborough GS United 3, Bradford 2. And how fitting that Selena Tinsella takes the next kick. Check that, it's actually going to be Ruggiero heading to the spot to take the kick, as Ana Maria Ruggiero needs to score to keep this alive for Bradford. Ruggiero drills it in. Well struck penalty under pressure. And Ruggiero extends this for the time being. So it'll come down to this attempt from Alessia Da Silva. If she scores, it's over. If it's saved or misses, we continue on. Da Silva at the spot. Takes it off the post! Oh my goodness! The keeper, Justo, went the wrong way. Da Silva wrapped it off the post and out. So sudden death kicks from the spot now. You cannot script this. Bianca Granada, the next kick taker here for Bradford. Granada having a great match through the midfield. A chance to put them up. Oh, Pappas with another massive save! Katrina Pappas has made some spectacular saves in the match, and now in penalty kicks as she turns away Bianca Granada. And it will be Savannah Robinson with a chance to end it here from the penalty spot. If she scores, it's over. Justo, the keeper, trying to keep this going. Robinson steps back. And she buries it! And Scarborough GS United are your 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup champions in the women's division. And they will represent Ontario at Nationals in October. What an incredible match. What an ending. And what a spectacular opening day to the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup, as we brought you 4 great matches live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field. And we'll do the same again tomorrow. But before we say goodbye, thank you again to our proud partners for today's event. Special recognition goes to our premier partners from Dairy Farmers of Ontario, who are presenting the MilkUP Ontario Cup. Dairy Farmers of Ontario proudly support youth soccer while driving awareness of the benefits of milk and a healthy and active lifestyle to help young athletes realize their untapped potential. We also extend our gratitude to our broadcast partners, Hub International Insurance Brokers, our premier partners, Toronto FC, CPL, BMO, and Circle K, our apparel, uniform, and equipment partners, O'Neill Sportswear, as well as Respect in Sport and Nothers, the awards store. That scene says it all. Scarborough GS United victorious in penalty kicks. They celebrate with their fans. And we wrap things up here on the broadcast. For our tremendous production crew, led by Yaz. My name's Nico Cardarelli. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with 4 more great games here from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Centre Stadium Field as you've been tuned in to the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Final.